Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought it would be fun today if I shared with you how I make my fabric garland that goes around my trees when I decorate them for the different holidays. Welcome back, guys, to my channel, Magically Living Life. So we're going to be cutting up all this fabric into these rectangular squares. I should say rectangular shape, not squares. This is my prototype fabric. This is what I use to measure out all my squares so they're even in length and width. I'm going to be using 5 fabrics today, this beautiful large square checkered pattern, and then I have a smaller checkered pattern as well, and then 2 shades of dark brown and light brown leaf fabric along with this white golden shimmery leaf fabric. I have out my favorite pair of fabric cutting scissors, and then I picked up a pair of pinking shear scissors because I'm going to be attempting today to make this fabric garland with a jagged edge. So what I did here was take my fabric and fold it in half. This is exactly 2 yards. Then I measured out the length using my prototype rectangle. And what I'm going to do is cut 1 long strip and then layer it over and then cut another long strip. This saves me so much time. If I was to cut each strip individually on 2 yards of fabric, I would be here all day. So I cut long strips and then stack it on top of each other. It really does save me quite a bit of time, guys. Now that I have all my fabric cut up into long rectangles, I'm going to stack them. I have a total of 10 pieces of individual fabrics. I'm now going to cut them the length of the prototype, and I'm going to get a total of 8 across for 80 strips. And there you have it. All the strips are cut up. It pretty much takes me a full day in between all the other chores that I'm doing around the house. So when I do work on this project, I make sure that I have a full day to dedicate to at least cutting up these strips. So again, this is 2 yard fabric that I picked up, and I got 80 pieces of each one. So we're talking 400 pieces of fabric here total. And this time it actually took me a little time because I made the little fringe right here. So that took a little time. That was my first time doing the fringe. And I always use 2 spools of the burlap rope. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Whenever it's 50% off, I grab a whole bunch. And each spool is 5 yards. So I use a total of 10 yards. So that's going to be 30 feet of fabric garland that I'm going to be working with. That's why I have so many strips. And prior to originally doing this type of project, what I did was I measured out my rope, so I always know how much I need. So definitely always 2 spools. So now it's just time to get these assembled onto the spools of burlap rope. Once I'm ready to assemble, I put all my fabric on a chair. I tie my burlap rope from one end of my entryway all the way down there. I find that it's much easier for me to assemble the fabric on the burlap rope if the rope is hanging rather than trying to do it on the floor. This is the best method for me. finished it all. Here it is. It came out great. It took me about 2 hours, but I got it all done. And that's how I make my fabric garland. I hope you enjoyed this video today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. So till next time, y'all have a magical day and a magical week, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys. Take care.